guys, welcome back to BitsBeTrippin. This is your host Carter. Let's get into this. So we're gonna jump right into it today. I'm back in the studio and we have a brand new GeForce RTX 3080 rig. These are the non-LHR cards. There's 6 of these bad boys in here. We're on a 1600 watt T2, running all 6 of them. These are the triple 8 pins per card. We got some adapters there. You can see a Z270 mining board. We have an i3 6100 in there and 8 gigs of RAM. This thing right now is running Simplemining, and now I'll show you guys how we have it configured. We got the little EVGA spray there. Again, this is a normal 6 card. Technically, it's a 7th card. It could get a 7th card in here, just not with that PSU. To get a 7th one in here, we would be exceeding a power supply. But here we are right now, 99.6 at 600 mega hash almost on this bad boy, just holding steady at 17 shares so far. And we're right there at just under 1600 watts. Now this power supply is rated up to 2000 watts. You can see down here, it's got the 2000 by 1600. Around the max you'd really want to run it. I mean, I'd like to have this more around 400 or 1400 watts, not pulling the full. All right, 1200 core, 2375, 227 power limit. Running the fans right now at about 80, and you guys can see the setup that we have here going with that, and there's our settings here. Okay, now we are running Ravencoin, and we are showing right there, they're spinning up here. We're about to get the next load to see where we're at, but we're right over 40. I bet you they all land around 41 mega hash each. So let's see here, still 41, 42 here, as each of these are starting to kind of get their settings baked in. And we are right at that 1600 watts. So we went up about 50 to 70 watts on mining Ravencoin versus mining Ethereum. And that's really has to do with keeping the power limit locked at that 227 right now on these cards. Again, we'll pull in a little bit more, not much, about 100 watts total in addition on this. And let's check this setting one more time over here. It looks like we're starting to kind of level out a little more here. So this machine probably going to set right around 240 mega hash. You can see the 222 right now on the power side. So yeah, about 240 mega hash for this box right now on Ravencoin. Doing pretty good. All right, now we're checking EVGA here, so you can see the settings that we have here: 227 watts, 1200, and then 2200. And you can see that all the cards are seen, and we're sitting right around here. So we're at 1.2 giga hash on this one rig. Running EVGA, we're right at 200 mega hash for all these cards, and they're pulling. You can see the power settings that they're pulling right now and their efficiencies. Now we could drop these a little more with EVGA, but we're setting a lot less power usage here. This on EVGA uses a lot less power. We're at right at 1000 watts, a little over 1000 watts on these cards for 1.2 giga hash on EVGA. So if you switched over, you use a lot less juice. For folks that were really pushing their cards with Ravencoin, and it's just too much for your cards or overheating, EVGA might be your option here. And you can see, let's go back over here and make sure it's still staying nice and cool. 1.2 giga hash for 6 of the 3080s. Now I know some of you guys are definitely going to want to see flux. There's a lot of folks that mine flux, especially with the NVIDIA cards, and here's what we're looking at. So right now with the configuration I have these things set. Now this is inheriting the same configuration we were doing with Ethereum and Ravencoin to make sure we're having power control there. And we're sitting right there around 65 sols, so almost a 400 sol machine. Right now, setting temperatures looking real good and clean. And we're looking at power usage being right there at about 1400, which is well within the tolerance of the current PSU that we have. And LHR cards doing their business. Not too bad. So almost 400 flux, or 400 sols. And we're right there holding about 391. Obviously some more configuration could happen with this, and we'll do some more deeper dives on the best settings for this, but out of the gate, not too bad. So that was a handful of different coins. Firo hash, for folks that are mining Firo, is really close to the Ravencoin hash rate on this thing, so you're still looking around that 240 mega hash on something like Firo. Let me know in the comments below if you guys want me to test anything else with this setup. Obviously there could be some more configuration that could go with it, but to give you guys an idea, that was just what this machine would have to offer for, you know, hash rate. And then we'll put, I don't usually like putting what the profitability is because it changes so much. We're down kind of in a semi-bear market right now when compared to the last, you know, couple months. And in 5 weeks, if somebody watches this, it could be back up a lot higher. But we'll put the current output of value that this thing would be producing right now, and then give you a notional like what this thing would cost set up to. So like, subscribe, share if you guys like this kind of content. Obviously the CS content wasn't pulling that many views. I think you guys, this is what you guys want to see, is builds like this. We have so many more builds, so much more stuff to build for you guys. We got an entire setup over here pending to get set up. I got the Oris 3080 Ti. We got a 3090 here that needs to be tested, another 3090, and we got another 3090. This is the full copper water-cooled Kingpin right here. You guys can see here, and a full setup. So we're gonna do a full water-cooled setup. That's what's coming next. You guys can see the case right over here as we have it set up. That little 7000D is going to get that water-cooled setup with the 12th gen i9. It's coming. I promise you guys. And we're going to put that together. We're going to probably do a live stream with that, and then we'll do a full gamut test build on that with the full closed loop water. So make sure you guys are following us. We're going to see some pretty awesome hardware. Stay tuned.